Hi, this is a Volt Vector video. In this video, we're going to create embeddings. We're going to create embeddings with a PDF, and we're going to save those PDF embeddings to Pinecone. So we're going to start here. I've already created some. We're going to add some more to this site, though. All right, so we're going to create this. This is the title. This is all internal, and I want to use PDF. That's Samala is the name of the library we're using to parse the PDF. I've already got it saved here, but you could update it again. Use PDF. Metadata. Metadata, the date, is the date that the document is relevant. So in this case, the 16th is fine, doesn't really have a date, but if something is date sensitive, you want to choose that. Document title, you can change the title. So instead of that, you could do this as the title of the document that shows. This is going to show when you do citations. Also the author, you can add an author. You just text and source. Source right now is going to default to the PDF, but maybe you have this embedded in a page. You want to do that, or maybe you want to use a short link. You can do it there. Maybe it's even an external site. You could add it that way as well. Profiles. This is where you're going to choose where the embedding is going to be saved. In this case, I want it saved to Volt Pinecone default chunk. So that's the profile. That one's connected to Pinecone, and it's going to use the parent retrieval chunk, and it's going to use chunking, and it's going to use the default chunk size for everything. Over here on the namespace, I'm going to select PDF. If you don't select anything, it's going to automatically go to default. The namespace, everything needs a namespace. Namespace is how the retrieval chat works to find documents. It's a way to organize everything so that you can focus your chat on specific documents. You can put one document in namespace. You can have multiple documents on a namespace. It's up to you, but it's just the way it's organized in the coding so that when the coding runs to try to compare vectors, especially with MySQL, it doesn't overload itself. So that's what that's there. I like to publish before I create the embeddings or create the vectors for the embeddings. So I'm back in, so published, and then I just hit create. So this process is generate the embeddings. It's contacting the OpenAI API, and it gets all the vectors back. It saves some of that data into custom tables, and then it sends it all to Pinecone. So let's just finish up here. So you see that it used 1,612 tokens and an estimated cost of this. You can think of estimated cost, it's about 100,000 tokens for 1 cent, and that's about 75,000 words. So roughly that's kind of what your costs are. Embeddings are pretty cheap in the scheme of things. So this is all set, saved here, and we can check it in Pinecone. So we have my namespace. You can see there's 35 vectors under PDFs. That's just what that one saved, and that's because of the parent retrieval system. All those sentences were broken down and saved as individual vectors. If you didn't use parent retrieval, this would probably be about 2 different vectors, maybe 3. All right, so that's it. So that's saving. Oh, one last thing. Let's go back here. So you see that was saved there in Pinecone. If I hit move to trash, and then when I click empty the trash here, that's when it will delete any embeddings in the custom table here, but it also will delete the embeddings here. So if I deleted it right now, PDFs would disappear because there would be no more vectors under PDFs. So that's everything about Pinecone and PDF embeddings.